didgeridoo.
And all of these, they're all didgeridoos. Their instruments have been used by the original Australians, the Aboriginal people, for at least 1,500 years.
Nice and loud, can you guys say, didgeridoo? Yes! You know, although some Aboriginal people in Australia still practice the ancient ways, and they speak many different tribal languages, you guys could probably have a conversation with any of these people in English. It's just about everybody today in Australia speaks English.
That's right, we do pretty much the same things in Australia as what you guys do here. We're just showing you Aboriginal people in their traditional way of life. Now,
you know, this is super important, guys. If some of you, after you graduate from high school or college, if you decide, like the Tanya and Bobby T did, to travel around the world, what you guys are going to see is that all around our big, beautiful Earth, people might look different, they might act different, they might have pet kangaroos, or they might play didgeridoos. That's a good thing, guys. That's an example of diversity.
Diversity is the differences amongst us all that we should celebrate, so think about it. Imagine if we all looked alike, acted alike, spoke alike. It'd be boring, right? Yeah, super lame, super boring.
Yeah, we actually think it's cool to be different. You know, as long as you're nice, respectful, and nonviolent, be as different as you want to be.
But enough talking, are you guys ready to hear some more music? Yes? So when you hear this sound, you have to respond with hoo 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 hoo.
Family, guys, and you know what that means? It's so simple. It means that when we meet people who are different than us, we should treat them as we'd like to be treated, with kindness, tolerance, respect.
Absolutely. Kindness, tolerance, respect is a universal language that opens many doors. So check this out, whether you're walking down the hallways of school or traveling the world.
But let's say, because we know we don't live in a perfect world, so let's say that you guys happen to meet somebody who's mean, rude, disrespectful, maybe even a bully.
Then you definitely don't want to hang out with that person.
Because bullying is not cool. And you know, just so you guys know, I know what it's like to be bullied. When I was a little bit older than you guys in middle school, there were a couple of guys there who really liked to fight. And you know, looking back, I remember something about those guys. They were pretty big and tough, but you know, the people they picked on were always smaller or weaker than them. So their bullying wasn't about being tough, it was just about picking on people. And on a couple of occasions, these guys, they pushed me around trying to get me into a fight with them, and this built up a frustration and an anger inside of me. But you know what? I didn't go around picking on other people that were smaller or weaker than me. I got into sports. Got into cross-country running, swimming, water polo, and you know what? That's the cool thing about sports, especially contact sports, like water polo, boxing, martial arts. How about tackle football? You guys like tackle football? All right, so you guys know, cool thing about contact sports, you know, as long as you don't hurt somebody, you can really get rough. No hard feelings, just part of the game.
But if you guys are anything like me, I wasn't into sports. I got into music, dance, theatre, arts. These are all great forms of self-expression, and I know you guys have heard this a million times before, but start by getting good grades in school because you're sure to go far with a good education.
But you know, if you guys want people to be friends with you, there's one simple thing you can do, works better than anything else. Just be nice. Just be kind and respectful. But if you guys ever are the victim of bullying, you need to stand up for yourself, not with violence, but with words. Tell the bully to back off, and then go get an adult that you can trust immediately, like a parent or a teacher or even a police officer. Because you know one thing I noticed with bullies, if they're not stopped immediately, they'll do it again and again and again.
Right, let's get back to those didgeridoos.
All right. We made these from agave, which is a cactus-type plant that grows in Arizona and New Mexico.
We have about 5 didgeridoos on the rack, which are from Australia. They're made by the Aboriginal people. It's a eucalyptus tree trunk that's been hollowed out by termites. The termites eat all the way through the center of the tree. So this represents the heat rising on the hot summer's day in the outback of Australia.
Oh, it's so hot out there. This is the sound of an Australian marsupial that likes to hop.
The kangaroo. I think the kangaroo just jumped off the cliff. And if you go near the puppy den, she is not going to be impressed, so she's going to sound more like this.
Here we've got the kookaburra bird that makes the quack sound. And over here we've got the Tasmanian devil.
The echidna. What are you doing, mate? There's just no way they make that sound.
Do you guys like animals?
I just have to warn you, if anything crawls or slithers out of the bag, we're going to need to get you guys out of the way as quickly as possible. A kangaroo is a mammal, but it's also known as a marsupial.
This next creature is another marsupial from Australia.
Now, he may look like a fat hamster, or your little brother or sister. But this is a wombat. It's our 3rd consecutive marsupial. It's my pet posse Sasquatch. Can you guys say, "G'day, Sasquatch"? Oh, you know, where there's lots of lizards, you just say this one, he's so cute. This one's just a python. It's like,
Tanya, I'll save you.
what kind of hero are you, mate?
Silly python.
Thanks a lot.
And one of our favorite ways of reusing and recycling is this. You guys remember that cardboard tube from before? All right, many of these didgeridoos, they cost hundreds of dollars, and the ones that we made took a long time. But this one, absolutely free. It's a cardboard tube, comes from a fabric store. When they're done with it, they just throw it away. You guys can go to the fabric store and say, "Hey, can I have that?" They say, "Yes, this is what you do." They check it out.
Right. Not bad for a cup of tea.
Do you guys want to help protect your planet? All right, but in your broader superhero voice, say it with us. Say it loud.
It all starts on a hot summer's day in the outback of Australia. The sun is overhead, baking the earth. The heat is rising. It's so hot. We're melting into the earth. We're melting.
Hop like a kangaroo. Wait.
Check out there in the back. In the back over there. It's a pack of dingoes, the wild dogs of Australia.
Kangaroos know that dingoes don't stand on their hind feet like Scooby-Doo. It's time to get on your knees and howl like a dingo. Chase your tails in a circle. Chase your tails. Wait, look, on the backs of the elephants. There's some other animals they've never seen in Australia before. Well, I think you guys are gonna love this one. It's a pack of our monkeys. And we do such a look at this. With one final burst of energy, the kangaroos are gonna hop faster and higher than ever before. Everybody hop! guys had a good time today? Say didgeridoo!